the boy unexpectedly gained superpowers. His hands could actually cook eggs directly. Today, he had planned to surprise his father, but his father's experiment failed again. He was so disappointed that he completely overlooked the card John had carefully made. John was also saddened by this and wanted to cheer his father up, so he came up with an idea to celebrate his father's birthday. First, he hung banners, but the potion his father had failed with spilled on his hands. John hadn't noticed his hands turning red. Suddenly, the banner was instantly ignited by his hands. John was startled and fell down. When he got up, he inadvertently burned handprints into the table again. He hurriedly tried to cool his hands with water, but it didn't work. Although John was frustrated, he needed to make a cake for his father first. As he was about to put the eggs in the mixer, they were cooked by his hands. So, to prevent the eggs from being overcooked, he used tongs and a straw. This time he successfully added the eggs and then needed sugar. But suddenly, the sturdy tongs melted due to his ability. At that moment, he noticed the heat-resistant gloves in the kitchen. With the gloves on, he finally added the sugar to the container. Now, only the flour was needed for the first step of the cake. This time, John burned a hole in the box with his superpower. Then, he let the container catch the flour. Next, he heated the oven with his scorching hands. At that moment, the father walked out of the lab. He was stunned by what he saw. Then, John brought out the carefully made cake. He tried to light the candles, but they melted upon contact. John was saddened. Then the father realized he had neglected John while busy with work. He smiled and handed John the candles to light with his superpower.